Hi Capricorn, welcome to the second Capricorn reading for the channel. Gonna lay a note on the harmonica to clear out the energy. It is the Aquarius full moon, the fixed air and the water bearer. Capricorn moon just came right before the Aquarius full moon. Cardinal, Earth. So the energy, present energy for you right now, Capricorn, is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So letting go of the idea that you are stuck and can't get out of what you are stuck in. So not necessarily feeling that stuckness, but realizing that you have been blindfolding yourself in some kind of a way. Not to like blame that on, I don't like when people are like, when people talk about like, oh, you are in your own way. I think that's a really difficult thing to talk about, because there's a lot of things going on for people, and sometimes our delays are also like the blessing. But regardless, what you are doing is realizing that you are not stuck in a situation and coming out of that energy. Challenge right now is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this can be about not necessarily feeling solid in your wealth or abundance in your career. Feeling like you're not being like not necessarily even that you're not being responsible about your work, but just like you're not feeling like you're in this stable King of Pentacles energy that is someone who is grounded in their abundance and career and using that to help themselves and to help others. So just not feeling like you're in that solid earth energy regarding something that is related to your abundance or your career or your finances. In the recent past, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is really this divine, fertile energy, big Pentacles energy, having done that work to ground down. And this Pentacles energy is very much earth related, which is of course Capricorn. And in the recent past, you were working towards your, financial, your career building and building up your resources and taking care of the people who are around you with that buildup of resources. And then in the near future, you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse, which can be sort of feeling like a little bit overwhelmed by some kind of a journey you're on. Maybe getting to the end of that journey with the 9 to the 10 of the minor arcana for the Wands. Fire energy is very much Leo energy that we're in right now, so maybe feeling like overwhelmed and not necessarily like ready to like complete this journey entirely, because you're sort of feeling tired. So you're coming out of this abundant, financially independent, resource building energy, realizing that you can get out of some sort of a situation, but also feeling in the near future like you're overwhelmed by that process. In the above energy, what you are consciously aware of, or maybe what other people are seeing of you, is the Three of Wands in the upright. So this is the energy that you're consciously aware of and showing to other people, which is fire energy with the Leo moon. This person is looking out over the water. Aquarius full moon right now is an air sign, the fixed air, the still air, but the water bearer. And so you are looking forward towards this journey over the ocean, looking forward to growth and what you're going to be doing next. And just taking that sort of expansive, I just did the Sagittarius reading. Sagittarius comes right before Capricorn. Taking that, planning to really being on like the precipice of that new journey, moving forward and growing. And the energy that is in the subconscious energy, or the below, either what you're not necessarily showing to other people or not necessarily fully aware of, but is kind of brewing, is the Page of Swords. Sometimes the Page of Swords can be about like gossip and stuff, but I think here it's really about using this this new energy this new youthful energy to move towards new ideas, new ways of expressing yourself, in a way that is like divinely guided, but sort of being on like the first legs of that journey with the new ways of communicating, expressing yourself, and thinking. And that journey is maybe necessary so that you can take this journey in the above energy of like moving and traveling and growth and going towards something new. In your advice is the Ace of Pentacles, so more Pentacles energy for Capricorn, the Earth. This is the advice is to move forward towards a new opportunity, probably related to like how you, your career, your finances, how you develop resources. This might mean something for you, especially with this Nine of Pentacles that you were recently coming out in, the King of Pentacles in reverse, sort of feeling like a delay in that King of Pentacles energy. Capricorn is really associated with ideas of capitalism, and a lot of Capricorns who I've looked at and seen, it's like Capricorns usually always have money, or they're moving towards that stability. And that's true of the earth signs kind of in general, but Capricorn in a different way, because there is an amount of self-discipline and self-sufficiency that really kind of helps Capricorn grind down into that work. So follow this new opportunity for abundance, is that divine hand coming out of the clouds there. Follow that new opportunity for your career. Energy surrounding you is the King of Wands, passionate fire energy for Leo season. The King of Wands is confident and passionate, and rules over his kingdom with that masculine energy. Again, masculine and feminine, doesn't matter what gender or sex you are. We all carry both and everything in between. And so using this, the energy surrounding you is this king energy of moving forward with passion towards whatever it is that you are currently working on, and feeling grounded in that passionate energy, and having that be like an adaptive experience for you right now. A challenge or a fear right now, or a hope, is that you are moving towards this 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, this person's obviously, really tired from carrying this big bundle of sticks, fire energy, Leo season, but they're reaching and really have reached the end of some sort of a major journey, and they're almost to the town, but that last leg still feels like it's tough a little bit. So maybe that's why you're feeling like a little overwhelmed and tired by the journey with the wands here in the near future, because you're really hoping that like this is the end, and it seems to be the end of some sort of a major journey of passionate energy that you've been working on. And the outcome you have here is Major Arcana card, the Lover. So the whole this whole read, if this resonates for you, and if the energies weren't to like change in any way based on other factors, is the Lover's card, which is a beautiful Major Arcana card. I love it because I'm a Gemini, and it's been really interesting to learn more about what this card means. But these are, this is our duality. This is a balancing, this is always about a balancing of our duality. It's about love with friends and family and everyone. Gemini is the house of neighbors, but it's also about a divine union. It's also about our choices and balancing of temptations, because there will always be things that tempt us, and a temptation that we don't necessarily feel like is in our highest good. And this is about an adaptive balancing of that amount of choice and that amount of temptation, and moving forward towards this just beautiful love energy. So this is, I don't like to judge a reading this way or that way, but I definitely don't see any sort of like major stressor going on here. You're realizing that you're not trapped. You're feeling a little overwhelmed by getting to the end of this journey, but you're getting there. You're seeking new heights. You're seeking new ways of communicating. You're moving forward towards new opportunities, and your, the outcome here is love. So I would say, nothing too big stress here. And get some color cards for Capricorn, please. A lot of fire energy coming out here. Okay, so a lot of oranges and yellows for Leo season. And the Death card, which is about transformation, really. Every new beginning is from another beginning's end. How you perceive passion can depend on what lens you view it through. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest optimistic action, like a fire in your belly. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is a deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner fire and embrace the excitement that comes with it. So we just entered Leo, which is absolutely fire season. So like moving forward with that passion, balancing that temptation, but also, you know, going towards your fire. It's not always bad to go towards things that tempt us in like a traditional sense. Like what's good and bad is not always clear, although critical epistemology says that, you know, some truths are higher than other truths at different times. I think that the one thing we should try to do is not actively harm other people, but even that balance is like really hard to strike sometimes. But there's a lot of fire energy here. Your above energy moving forward with the Three of Wands. The near future feeling like kind of burdened as you come up upon the Nine of Wands as you move towards, you know, finishing up with the Ten of Wands. Your energy surrounding you is the King of Wands, and so there's a lot of fire energy going on here in Leo, with Leo season. That makes sense. So like moving towards your passion, if there's something that you really feel passionate about, I think this is like a go forward with that new opportunity of passion. Illumination. The sun there, Leo season, the sun. Drawing this card is like turning on a light in a pitch black room. When the room is dark, it can feel unfamiliar, scary, and mysterious. However, once the lights are on, you can see and feel the truth of your situation and approach what you've illuminated with a deeper knowing and ease. So shining a light with this passion. Shining a light with this passion. Things that are coming out into the light seem to be what you should maybe move towards. It's pink. So it always looks orange to me, but it's pink in the deck. This card is about the growth of ideas and new projects in your life. Now is the time to focus on creating a safe space for your creative endeavors. This moment is just for you and your project. Let your ideas grow while you nurture and care for them, and enjoy this special time. This is coming out for a lot of people about the ideation. So if there's a new idea, especially with that Page of Swords in the subconscious energy that you're working towards, you know, moving towards this new idea with passion and illumination, lighting it up. And then the Death card. The Death card in a reading is not about literal death, but instead about a phase or cycle of your life that is dying out. Like the leaves falling from branches in the fall, this part of your life needs to die out to create space for new leaves to emerge in the spring. The fire energy of Leo. This can sometimes be difficult, and it's only natural to mourn if you feel like you need to. Just know that a whole new phase of your life is getting ready to begin. So there is some level of, you know, mourning and feeling overwhelmed here. Again, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Moving forward, you know, very, you know, with passion, with fire, with illumination, with ideation towards this new idea that you have, and moving towards this Ace of Pentacles as your advice, moving towards that earth energy of Capricorn with that, you know, sense of abundance. So, you know, illumination coming out of the darkness or the mystery of the end of a cycle. Again, get some tea leaf cards for Capricorn, please. Getting a little more efficient with the readings. The intuition builds, as does knowledge. Always balancing with that Lover's card there and the outcomes. And that's the North Node is Gemini. Two more. Can I get two more, please, for Capricorn? Can I get two more, please, for Capricorn? Okay. That's too many. I'll take that one, but like the other ones are too many. Okay, fine. Three. So the three cards. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I'm not seeing that here, but I usually do readings that are regarding to the self and not necessarily relationships with other people, unless that really seems to be popping out. Pay attention to your work, which it looks Capricorn really always does, but like keep doing that. Pay attention to that work and move forward towards that Pentacle energy, towards your work, whatever that work and resource building means for you. And February is, I don't know, that could mean something for you because it's the Aquarius. Aquarius starts in February. Capricorn is like the end of December to the end of January, and then the end of January into the end of February is the Aquarius full moon. So that's that air energy. Maybe something about, you know, Aquarius season will be meaningful for you, or you have an Aquarius in your life, and that's, you know, regarding some of this stuff. But like February is an energy that might be meaningful for you in the future or now. Maybe someone who you love is born in February, that Aquarius stuff. Can you get a roommate card for Capricorn, please? Get a roommate card for Capricorn, please. Get a roommate card for Capricorn, please. The Lion and the Deer, 22. The Lion and the Deer. When you enter the garden, Capricorn, of the heart, Leo season, you become fragrant like the rose. When you fly toward heaven, you become graceful like the angel. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant with this fire energy. When you become thin like hair and yearning, your joy leads the way. You'll be the kingdom and the king, Leo season. You'll be paradise and the guardian angel. You'll be infidelity and you'll be faith. You'll be the lion and you'll be the deer. Which is very much all this, the balancing of duality is very much related to the Lover's Gemini card, which is your outcome energy here. You are the lion and the deer. You are bold, fierce, and vibrant, and you are silent, sweet, and gentle. If I should come to you in arrogance, you roar at me until my falsehood quakes in fear, so terrified it gives up the game and love's conquest happens yet again. If I should come to you and surrender that duration, open to whatever you may wish, you are so gentle with me. Like a deer, you offer me nothing to fear or resist, so that I too become sweet and gentle, longing to submit to your tender ministration. So then, I do not fear my own errors, for even if I stumble into arrogance, I shall be made wiser by your magnificent roar and become humble. Even if I become weak, I shall draw succor, evoking the tenderness in you. Whatever is needed to keep me true to love, is what you give me. For you are the holy lion, proud and mighty, and the sweet deer, gentle as the mildest breezes of spring. The Lion and the Deer, the Lover's card, being both and understanding duality so that you also understand that duality is its spectrum. Happy full moon, Capricorn.